Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So it's been a while since I made some content, but I recently got the Adidas EVO SL and I just wanted to come on here, give you my thoughts on the shoe. And I have run just under 40 kilometers in them now. I did a 31 kilometer long run and 5.5K today, just a jog with Jen. So I think I've done a range of paces in them, and I think I've got a pretty good idea of how I'm going to use the shoe going forward. So yeah, if you want to hear my thoughts, I'm not going to go over any specs or anything because there's plenty of reviews out there. The shoe's been out for a while now. Adidas have been kind of releasing them in batches, and you had to apply to get some, and yeah, I've not enjoyed that, but I saw on Start Fitness that they had a full size run of them, so I decided to pick them up and see how they go because I love Lightstrike Pro. It's durable and yeah, it just lasts so long and feels good during your training miles, so I know it's going to last me a long time during the year. And this is the shoe that I've been getting a lot of miles in, which is the Adidas Prime X version 1, and yeah, it's been just so good protecting the legs, but it's done over 1,000 kilometers now, so it is very beat up, but it's still got a good probably 500 Ks left in it, so I'm still going to be doing some Ks in this, and I'll be kind of working the EVO SL into training as well. I'll start off with the fit. I normally go half a size up in Adidas, and yeah, it fits true to my Adidas size. There is a little bit of extra room in the forefoot, and it is reasonably wide, so if you've got a wide foot and you're a bit worried about getting Adidas because it's normally reasonably narrow, I think these are pretty roomy in the forefoot, so it's not too roomy. I've got a pretty normal size width foot, so if you do have narrow feet, I don't think it'll slide around too much in the footbed. But if you are a wide footer, I think they'll be pretty safe as well. The lockdown in the heel is really good. I don't normally do a runner's knot or tie my laces too tight. I normally have quite a roomy fit, like quite loose, but it is pretty secure in the heel. The one kind of problem I had is the tongue is quite short, so it was kind of riding down a little bit and the laces were on top of my foot, but because I don't cinch them down so tight, I didn't get any lace bite or anything. So if you do tighten your laces super tight, you might get some pinching, but I didn't really notice it in the 31K that I did. So I think you'll be okay as long as you don't cinch them down too tight. And in terms of the breathability of the upper, it is really good. It's super lightweight. It was quite cold when I first went out on my long run, and my toes were quite numb because it was that breathable. And then it did get warm and my feet didn't overheat. So I think it's, yeah, releasing a lot of the kind of the heat in, you don't get any hot spots in there. So I think it was really breathable during my long run, and I just went out on a jog today. And yeah, it was fine for that in the warmer temperatures today as well. And going on to the midsole and how it feels when you are running in it. When I first put it on, it felt reasonably squishy, but then as you start to roll onto the forefoot and get a bit faster, it feels a bit firm in the forefoot, which is really good because I feel like this is a shoe that is mainly tempo training, bit faster paces like marathon pace and up. I don't really find it that nice to just jog in, but it still protects the legs and it still feels good to run in. It's super lightweight, so it is actually really nice to put on an easy day, but I think it makes you feel like you're on a run a bit faster, which is not ideal for your recovery days. During my long run, I did a progressive long run, so 10-minute warm-up, and then broke it into 30-minute chunks, and I did 4 times 30 minutes as I'm progressing, and then a 10-minute cool down. So it was 2 hours and 20 minutes in these shoes, and it was the first time I ran in them. They are pretty protective, but not as protective as some of the other shoes you might be using for your long runs, like the Prime X, the Mag Max, the Super Blast, things like that. So my legs were pretty cooked at the end of it, but in terms of effort and the speed that I was going, I really did feel like it was almost like a carbon racer, where the effort I was putting in didn't really feel like the paces I was going, if that kind of makes sense. Like I felt like I was going a lot faster than the effort I was putting in, if you kind of relate it to other non-plated kind of daily trainers. And it really is a shoe that I would consider racing in, even though it doesn't have a plate. I don't feel like I'm actually losing that much from not having a plate. It feels super responsive. It really, with the rocker, it really rolls through nicely, and I feel like I can pick up the speed. It's lightweight enough, and at my paces, I don't really feel like I'm losing that much. So I would be interested in, running a 5K, a 10K, or a half marathon in it, and just seeing how I perform in that to see really how much difference it makes having the carbon rods in the Adios Pro. I think I will be a bit faster and a bit more efficient in the Adios Pro, but I mean, this is really good if you wanted a shoe that kind of does it all. It feels great. I think going forward, I'll probably use this for like my shorter sessions, so like my threshold sessions, speed work, and I will use it for some long runs, but I'll probably just keep using the Prime X until that is destroyed, and then I'll slowly transition the SL into my long run shoe, because I still think it can handle it, and it's just going to strengthen my legs if there's a little less protection. I'll take a tiny bit longer to recover from those runs, but I will get stronger as we go. I just think it performs best going kind of your faster paces, and it feels really good. And it's only £130 here in the UK, so I think if you're going to be doing a lot of workouts, and you don't really want to use your carbon racing shoes, this is just a great replacement, and it really fills that kind of gap between your easy recovery day shoes and the racing shoes. I think it fills the gap really well. But yeah, that's going to be it. I just thought I'll jump on here and give you a quick rundown of how I felt in the EVO SL. And I'm really enjoying it. If there is anything I missed, just ask in the comments and let us know if you got a pair or if you're thinking of getting a pair, because I do highly recommend them, especially at the price they are. £130 is great value for money, and I'm sure it'll last quite a long time as well. But that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope your running is going well. If you are new to the channel, hit subscribe. We're getting close to 400 subs, so it's great to see that people are enjoying the videos, and they want to come along for the journey. I can see this 3-hour marathon, sub 3-hour marathon happening in the next couple of years, so stay tuned for that. And let us know if you've got any events planned or if you're training for anything, and I'll see you in the next video.